Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it. I did my eyebrows a little sloppy, you guys, just because the wig I'm wearing for this Brenda Walsh tutorial does cover the brows, and I just did my face because you have seen me do my foundation tons of times. I literally just used the same foundation that I always use, the Wet n Wild, and then the Pro Concealer from LA Colors, and obviously the Airspun powder. So I know that you guys don't need to care about the face. Y'all want to see how I do the eyes. Now she has a Brenda Walsh has a very grungy look in the show, and that's what I was gonna go for. I was looking through every single one of my palettes. I feel the one that had the most grungy colors for this specific look would have to be the Chocolate Bar palette. This palette is an OG. Obviously you can see I'm done with this, I'm almost done with this and that, and I hit myself in the nose too with it. But the colors I'm really interested are these. This one, and then this one, because these are all very grungy colors. So that's why I gravitated towards using this palette, and mostly for this greenish grunge color. And that is going to be the star of the show. I had a few people send me pictures, and I narrowed it down to the few that I really liked. So what I'm going to do is, if you have a flesh tone color, if you have the Chocolate Bar palette, it should have that flesh tone. Like I said, I'm finished with it, so I have to just grab from a different palette. As you can see right here, I'll just use this. And this is going to just be to put a base all over the eyes. Also guys, I do not look like Shannon I don't know how to say her last name. Doherty? I think that's how you say it. Doherty. I don't look anything like her, so this is just a purely based makeup look that she wore that I got inspiration from. So just keep that in mind whenever you click my tutorials. I know a lot of you are subscribed to me who requested this, so you already know the drill, but if you're new and are just looking for 90210 tutorials, you don't really care to subscribe to anybody, and you just want to get inspiration, that is just a quick thing that I need to always address. Earlier I did put concealer on my eyes, so they are very primed already, and I did powder them in, so we don't really need that beige too much. I do have a lot of lid space compared to Shannon's. I did put on some icy gray contacts. These are from Miragacolor. You've seen me do a few reviews on them. But now we're gonna get into the grungy portion. What I noticed is she had a lot of sparkle on her eye. Not really sparkly eyeshadows, but a nice gold. So this is the color I'm going to be taking from the Chocolate Bar palette. I am going to use my finger, and this is just to spread it on the lid. I don't know why I was pushing off this tutorial for so long. I just didn't have a wig that looked even remotely similar to Brenda's, and then finally I got one. And her makeup is simple, but I get kind of bored doing simple looks, so that's why I guess I pushed it off for so long, but I'm doing it, and it should be in your inboxes shortly. I love this palette. It's such an OG, brings me back to when I first had like a luxurious palette, and the colors still work great. So as you can see, this is kind of like a grungy gold. I wouldn't call this a glamorous gold at all. And that is perfect. So what we're gonna do now, and this is an important part, before we have to get into those grunge colors, you really want to have some type of crease shadow. So I am going to just take this one right here. I cannot remember this for the life of me. What is it called? Oh, Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. Any type of transition shade will work, but this is just going to make the eyeshadow look better and blend better. So I am just going to place this. You could skip this step completely. This was the 90s. They were getting pretty grungy with the makeup, so you don't have to be as precise and perfect, and we really aren't trying to be. This is not Instagram makeup, but this is just going to help a little bit. So this is the fun part. We're going to take the green grungy color, place this all over the lid, but leave the middle with the gold, but we are going to go back and retouch that gold. Put powder underneath your eyes to catch the fallout. And don't go too high, because this classic 90s grunge look will turn modern real quick if you take the eyeshadow too high. Take your time and try to switch in between a smaller blending brush and a very small tip brush so you could get in the inner corner, like so. Remember to leave the middle untouched. We are going to go back and retouch that in a bit, but that is the most important part for this Brenda Walsh tutorial. So once you look like that, we are going to blend a little bit in there because I feel like there might be a little bit too much gold in the middle. So just take a blending brush to blend in there a bit. The gold will still stand out. I don't want to lose that gold, but I also want to make sure that this color is nice and deep. It's looking really good. Before we do that though, before we put the grungy green, let's go in with some white eyeliner on the lash line. I'm so sorry if you guys didn't want to talk through. I know that sometimes I get praise on my videos for getting straight to the point, but I wanted to talk through this one. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Next time I won't do that. But do the white eyeliner, and then with the small detailed brush and the green eyeshadow, take it underneath, and you can wipe off the bake if you want so it doesn't confuse you. I'm going to try to stay in frame here. I didn't think I would like this so much, but it's looking pretty good. Guys, I'm sorry if the lighting washes the eyeshadow out. I have to keep adding more. My lighting is so outdated. I really need to get new ones, but I just don't feel like investing if my YouTube continues to go down the drain and the algorithm and all of that. So that's why I'm just keeping it simple to the old YouTube days. Okay, so what I want to do to get this more Brenda Walsh style, I want to take eyeliner on the top. I have a few photos where she just does it like this, but I also have another photo where she has eyeliner. Black eyeshadow. It's not going to make that much a difference. It's just going to take the grungy look more grungy, obviously. Okay, that's good. That's very Brenda Walsh right there. Okay, you can put on any light blush. I'm just gonna use a peach blush. I don't own that much blushes, honestly, but just a peach blush. For the lips, she does have a pouty lip. I am going to take Boldly Bare by MAC and slightly overline. And I'm going to take Sienne Ultime, I think that's what it's called, by Lancome. A few episodes she has this, but I feel like it's a little too bright, so take like a brown lipstick to dull it down. And then also, if you want, you can take a metallic lipstick. Because I noticed in the show a lot she had metallic lips. I was really trying to find a wig that looked more like hers, but this was as close as I could get. They just don't make 90s wigs, and you have to really tailor them, and I couldn't find anything. So this was as close as I could get, guys. And she did wear her hair like this a few times in the show. I did like when she had the bangs, but I did like more when she had the grunge side part and everything, but I just can't do that with this wig, so this will do. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Brenda Walsh, like grungy type of makeup look. And comment below who you would like to see next from any show, TV, movie. Alright, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.